We got a new QB in town, Skylar Thompson, taking over Trey Lance. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, which most likely you are, but if you're new, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And the first QB I started off was with Trey Lance, and things did not look too bright with him. Made some upgrades all around, but for my next episode, I'll definitely clarify those. But in the meantime, let's get this season going. And without further ado, we got Skylar Thompson leading the way. Tua is definitely going to be my next pickup. But you know what? It is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this rock going. Alrighty, so just made a little bit of a highlight reel. Nothing too big, nothing too flashy, but we gotta hype up my boy Thompson and my opponent, man. He has Marcus Mariota at QB. But one thing about Thompson is that he has some decent speed. But as I'm saying that, Troy Polamalu, the Head and Shoulders commercial safety, ends up picking me off. Just a bad way to start off the first drive, of course. Go ahead and flex your muscles real quick. We're in the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, for the love of sake, EA, take off these uniforms. These are so ugly. If you're going to add any custom uniforms, just let us create our own. I mean, imagine how much of an impact that will make just in the MUT community. I don't hate MUT, okay? I feel like either way, you still have to have some skill. But for the most part, EA, take those out. What are these? Some reindeer uniforms? I don't know. But anyways, right here, DBs ends up getting a stop. Steve Atwater, that is an 81 overall. Don't worry. My team isn't off the charts or anything. I haven't spent any money on packs. Just to clarify that. All I really spent was some hard-earned time. And right here, Waddle, man. And Waddle, just another impact player. This was a pre-order bonus. 83 overall, making some great plays. So I got to clear some things up as well. I didn't really have time because I'm still kind of learning how to process the intros without it looking kind of weird. But I'm still learning it, so my bad on that if it looks kind of a little But for the most part, what I was going to say is I had a season with Trey Lance, but I went into the games pretty much with like a 73 overall max, and they just weren't working. And I was getting sacked left and right. I wasn't able to bring competition. So this is the brand new season. I'm 0-0 so far. We end up settling for the field goal. But wait, there's more. We end up getting roughing the kicker pass or roughing the kicker call, which is a very deadly call because that is a first down automatic. And as I'm saying that, we automatically get some audibles going. Thompson making some audibles real quick. When Eddie, we got to ID some sort of player. We ID the defensive tackle, and Miles Sanders ends up getting popped into the end zone. And oh my goodness, that is deadly. You guys see it. Miles Sanders, just another earned card that I've received. So one thing I will tell you is that you don't necessarily have to spend money. And trust me, guys, the whole label on MUT is you have to spend money. But in all honesty, if you got some sort of skill, you could potentially compete. I mean, it's not that bad. And as I'm saying that, CD Lamb completely breaks my ankles, and check that touchdown out. What a shame, of course, as I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm trying to preach. But yes, if you do have money, if you have thousands of dollars, if you have hundreds of dollars to spend, you do have an advantage. That's just something I cannot take away from anyone. I mean, if you have money, you got money, right? But that's just another discussion to talk about. We're not there. As I'm saying that, though, look at the clock. Look at the clock. No, why did my player go down? McLaurin. Oh, man, that is such a devastating play right there because we could have got a field goal. We end up missing that opportunity. My opponent ended up going for the 2-point conversion. So my thought process is we got to score on every possession, so we did not get that. But as I'm saying that, this gold, the Chargers' newly addition, Kyle Van Noy, also known as a former Miami Dolphin and a former Super Bowl MVP with the New England Patriots. But of course, that's when they had Tom Brady, right? However, though, Thompson, Skylar, Walker, whatever we want to call him, ends up dotting up the defense, and Hawkinson, the Lions tight end, ends up coming in clutch right there. See, sometimes as pocket QBs, Thompson could run, okay? But sometimes as pocket QBs, you got to let it rip. And that's exactly what we did on that play. And Guys, this makes me very frustrated. I kick the ball normal. I don't do that BS kick where you kick it to the fullback. And once again, CD Lamb. Look at this, man. Special teams gets a F-, if that's even possible, the lowest grade you could possibly get. We end up giving an easy touchdown. And I don't know if you noticed, but most of the touchdowns that I've been giving up are pretty much easy, long plays. So as I'm saying that, he ends up kicking the PAT because remember, he went for the 2-point conversion. He ends up taking the lead right there. That is not good. And my opponent's team is pretty deadly as well. But look at this cat. If you guys are new to Madden and you guys want to start up your ultimate team, Hawkinson is the man, okay? But right here on the 3rd and go, Thompson has some speed, okay? We have 2 setbacks. We have a running back. We have a fullback. We got to get the right and proper blocks. And as I'm saying that, the protection is good. All we have to do is play it smart and whoop. Thompson could get into the end zone coming in clutch. You guys see that touchdown, pretty clean. For an 83 overall, I'm loving this card so much. I'm planning on picking up that Tua. And I also seen that Cameron Wake got a limited edition card. Now, I know I talk about my Fins a lot, but I promise you this isn't a dedicated channel to the Dolphins just because I'm biased. Anyways, though, 4th quarter, look at the time winding down. We got to play defense. Mariota, we could not let him get an easy touchdown. Very interesting play call here because the time is winding down. So he ends up running it, right? You would think he's trying to force the ball. Mariota making some audibles. 180, Omaha, said hut, hut, hut. He snaps it. And as he's throwing it up, it is incomplete. Defense ends up making a clutch stop right there. And right here, this is all left on the field. Defense, we got to get some pressure. Emmanuel, can anyone get there? There's just no pressure, but wait just a minute now. My boy Steve Atwater, the assassin, stiff-arming himself into the first, or not, I was going to say the first down, stiffing himself into the 18-yard line. We end up getting the W. Let's go. The new season, yes, I clarified that. John Madden slams the playbook down. But you know what? This is a great win, a great opportunity to start. But for the most part, I think Thompson, I could get something going with him. It's looking pretty bright if you ask me. All we have to do is make sure that defense makes plays, and clearly they are. And you guys see rewards. You don't have to spend coins, guys. I'm telling you. But yes, I understand some people have ridiculous teams. But I'm here to tell you that if you got the skill, you got the will. Let's keep it real. But needless to say, 1-0 in the season. Hope you guys enjoyed.